Guys, so today I figured that I'd bring the camera along and show you guys what I do with baiting. First off, my quad. I basically live on this thing. Some of my baits are about like 30 kilometers, miles. It's like 100 I think, from the road to where the baits are. So I have to have a good reliable quad. I use an old Honda. I think it's a 98. The nice thing about that, it's a pull start. You gotta have your chainsaw on here. Got my chainsaw, gas. This is our bait. Have my bait buckets. Some extra tools in there: drill, hammer, nails, tuna, food supply, and then my gun, which I gotta grab, and then my popcorn, and then right here is beaver, which smells way better than it looks. And then we got some meat under there. So basically I'm living on this. Usually you can put about 6 pails on there, load up some popcorn, probably hit about 4 baits and I'm all loaded up, sometimes a little more. Yeah, so I'm living on this. It's pretty reliable. Biggest downside, it's not super high, but besides that, it's quite good. I don't know what else. Oh, put a light bar on here because when you put your bait box on there, you lose out on your headlights, except for those two guys, which don't do much. Yeah, so we're gonna rip to the bait. It's probably about a couple kilometers from here. That's like 35 miles, I think. And then, yeah, check the bait, load it up, beaver, popcorn, meat, grab the cameras, put a new card in there, check the cameras. We got hunters coming in tomorrow, and we do have some big bears on baits, which is really exciting. This particular bait I haven't checked in, I think, 2 days, 3 days, because the last time I was there it hadn't been hit, so I just left it. So I'm excited, should be fun. I'll bring you guys along, show you what I do for baiting, popcorn, etc, etc. Cool beans. Well guys, I don't know if you noticed, but there's snow everywhere. This is not normal. This is May 4th. Typically all the snow is gone way before this, but freak snowstorm happened yesterday and we got snow. Bears are still here. I just showed up at the bait here, and I don't know if I got it on video, but there was a bear that was here that took off. It looked like a really big bear. We'll check trail cam and double check. But it's not uncommon to be here, and the bear's here as well. As you can see, they got this completely destroyed. This was full last time, and that was full. They're clearly really hungry. Man, they cleaned everything out. Usually what I do is I throw sticks in here, and then I put some meat and beaver, and that really helps with them taking their time to get it all out. One thing I do is I put the popcorn inside these 45-gallon drums, and then I have a tiny little hole, where is it, right there, and that allows the bait to come out super slowly, so I can not check it for 2 days depending on what else I got going on, and there's still gonna be food in here because they can just sit there with one claw and just pick out every single kernel of popcorn. Yeah. Oh. What? Hey, popcorn. That is a lot of popcorn. One of the reasons we use popcorn is because it's really light, and I have like this bait was 7 kilometers, 15 miles from the main road. So I'm going through some muskeg and stuff, so I want to be light. And this stuff, bears love it, and they will eat every single kernel. So when you come here and a bear's been here, they'll eat every single bit. So it takes a long time for them to eat, which is good. We want them to stay at the bait for as long as possible. Second up, we do get our beaver. which is lovely. That's you can see the teeth. That's definitely beaver. We'll put it in there, get some sticks in there, and then they can poke at it. And it takes a while, but they can get through it, poke from the sides. There's some more meat. Put some fat in there. Dump some meat on the ground. It's really important right now this time of year, as soon as the bears come out of hibernation, they need some protein. Yes, they'll have popcorn, maybe they'll have grain, candy. A lot of guys bait with different things, but they need meat. So beaver, old pork scraps from the butcher is definitely a must. I got the trail cam set up right there, which is really exciting. And the bear, yeah, I think this is a big bear, because when I showed up, this bear that took off was very, very big bodied. So I'm gonna see what's going on. I'm always looking, because you just never know, a bear could come in and I get to feed them by hand. One of the things I forgot, guys, is grease. So what I do is I take this grease and I'll splash them in there, get it on the popcorn. I'll splash them up here, and I'll splash them on these trails, because what I want to do is get the grease on the ground, helps with smell, but it also gets inside the bear's feet. And when they walk these trails, and a lot of bears will walk the same ones, they'll create a scent trail back to the bait, which will bring more bears to the bait, which at the end of the day is what we want. So yeah, put some grease on there. Really effective in, number one, smell. Bears love it, and it'll help bring in more bears. So I'll throw some here, throw some over there, and call her good. Excited to check this trail cam, because I'm sure I got that bear on video when I was driving up, but these paw prints and what I saw could be a real shooter bear.